Howdy, everybody. It is a not too late. It's much earlier than last time I did this, but it's a time I'm just going to do a, I guess, not late night arena. So night arena, an arena. Yeah, I wanted to do an arena, and I thought, I let's do the streaming thing on it. So what we're going to do? Let me pull things up. I already jumped in here. We've got Paladin, Priest, and Warlock on the table, and by the title, you might guess that Paladin is the class we're going with. The reasoning behind this is that I've done Priest a few too many times as of late. It is still one of my favorite classes to play. If you've been watching this for a super long amount of time, Priest was like my old go-to way back in the day, and still stands up. Especially more so with, like, a lot of its stuff from Mean Streets. And Warlock also has gotten a huge upgrade as of the last couple sets, so... And I've done more of those than I have of Paladin. Paladin I haven't touched too terribly much as of late, so we're gonna go ahead and see how this goes. I ain't convinced that the Murloc plan is real, but I am convinced that that 2-drop Murloc that gives you a secret is real. So, if I can find any number of those, I will be happy. So let's see what we got. Start things off right with Imp Master, Aven Watcher, and Holy Wrath. None of these are, big busters of cards. I am a secret class, but it's a lot less likely that I'm able to make a secret. So, Imp Master and Holy Wrath. Holy Wrath is really unreliable. Imp Master's probably the safest pick here. Like, Aven Watcher, if I have the secret in my hand, is like a 6-mana 4/7 taunt, which is like something you can get at common these days. And Holy Wrath, like, my curve generally wants to be so low that I don't want that thing to be doing, like, more than 4 damage. So I'm gonna go with Imps. Yeah. Igneous Elemental, Spawn Zoth. Igneous Elemental is a pretty interesting thing. It keeps your, like, chain rolling if you're doing elemental stuff. And, the other two cards aren't really that... well, like, okay, Menagerie Magician is a strong card. Just, we have no idea how strong in ours. Whereas Igneous Elemental wants to be elementals, but is pretty strong even without. Like, sort of plays a similar role to a Harvest Golem, but though they go in your hand. Spawn and Zoth, I'm not a fan of. Hammer Wrath, Adaptation, and Lost in the Jungle. I kind of want Lost in the Jungle here. This is a super... like, this is Living Roots on one, which seems pretty good. Adaptation's also probably stronger than, like, Blessing of Might. Hammer Wrath's really good, though. I'm not convinced Spawn is okay. I'm, like, if I had that legend that makes your death rattles go off on playing, maybe. I don't think I've ever, like, it's so rare that Spawn goes off, and it feels like a mistake every time it does. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Lost in the Jungle. This is honestly a little bit of favoring new cards over old, because Hammer Wrath is super good. Stormwind Champion, Adventure Co. We're not picking Blessing. We have 3 cards that generate multiple minions, so Stormwind sounds like a good thing. Second Rank Bruiser. Servant of Kalimos. Could we go Elemental Plan? Is that fine? Servant of Kalimos is a Yeti on +1, so you're not actually paying too much more if you fail to have it go off, but... this early in, like, we could pick this up and maybe we get some Blaze, what is it, the Blaze Callers? The purples that are just, like, the most ridiculous purple. This set has ridiculous purples, by the way. I'll have to go through it at the end. I'll show you at the end, but the purples in this set are so much better than usual. But yeah, so this seems pretty good. The trick with discovering elementals is that something like 40% of elementals, if you're in Shaman, it's like 60, are just these huge busters of cards that completely broke open a game. But if you're Shaman, you have like Earth Elemental, Fire Elemental, and things like that that are obviously in the pool. I don't like any of these cards. None of them. Ouch. This is... Right, and you can chain itself into itself. Very high chance of finding Ragnaros Lightlord because of the in-class bonus. God, these all suck. Like, in other classes, I might care about that grunt, but, like, do I, like, giving up a card so that I don't hero power in a turn? God, Repentance is so easy to play around, too. Maybe it's Repentance anyway. Ugh. Whatever I pick here, it's going to be the bad card in the deck. I really wish, like, something in here was, like, an elemental. Then I would feel a little better about it. Anything. Priestess of Elune is outclassed by Justice in this set. I'm gonna go with Repentance. Adapt your Silverhand Recruits, Steward of Darkshire. Both of these are quite good with Lost in the Jungle. Like, Lost in the Jungle, and our hero power, obviously. Steward of Darkshire, I think, is the stronger card here. Mostly because Lifefuse Stegodon is a really, like, poor body compared to, like, there's the Adapt Murlocs card, and it's just, like, 4 mana 5/4. Like, oh man, I adapt into Divine Shield, and then, like, I guess I get to do that in the other order. How many 1 toughness? I don't have any other 1 toughness thing. Actually, I have Imp Master, so it's not nothing else. Let's go with the Steward. Ooh, Giant Wasp. Goodbye, Toxic Sewerus. This card is ridiculous. It's on board removal for anything. I don't have a... I'll take 2 of them. Even over Nerubian Prophet and Direwolf Alpha in this deck? Yeah, okay. I'm good with more Giant Wasps. I am huge. Hey, it's our... Oh, we need Death Rattles? Well... no matter what, we need to care... Oh... So, that Sponovan Zoth thing I talked about, I was wrong, because this is the one card that would make me like Sponovan Zoth. Crap. Alright, so I'm not picking Sergeant Sally here, I don't think. Sergeant Sally doesn't seem so great. Again, it's only Igneous Elemental right now, but we're only a third through, so we can fix that. Hopefully we get some more. The question is, what side of Death Rattle do I want to be on? Do I want to turn them into Battle Cries, or do I want to just Zoth them all back? Sergeant Sally's really good if we have, like, a Blessing of Kings to put on her. Like, if you go Sergeant Sally, Blessing of Kings, and it's like, oh, if you kill this minion, your board gets Wrath. You don't need Goon stuff. That's not... Honestly, all you need is a Blessing of Might. That's enough. Like, the card works with, Honestly, the card worked a lot better when, Power Overwhelming existed. That was probably its best use. I think I'm not just going with Zoth and then favoring... Either way, I'm favoring Death Rattle and putting a subpar card in my deck. I'm gonna go with Zoth. Hey, you're who I was looking for. I'll take this, even over Giant Wasp number 3. Wow, I have a golden and a non-golden. Mostly because I do want to be able to play the Servant of Kalimos. And this is a 2-drop in disguise. I'm okay passing up Giant Wasp number 3 for this. Adapt your Silverhand Recruits, discover a taunt. Bomb Squad? Probably Bomb Squad. Ooh, but... And Zoth makes that horrible. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Well, that's bad. We have, like, no spells. Oh, my God. We have a Repentance. And then, yeah, a Finger on the Monkey's Paw. I'm gonna pick the Stonehill Defender here. I think that's better than Bomb Squad. I don't think it's better than Bomb Squad, but I'm gonna pick it. I like this card a lot. Oh, Novice Engineer, you're fine. We don't have any dragons, so I don't really trust Raid Leader might be okay in this deck. Yeah, Stonehill is definitely very good in this class with like Tyrion Forging and things like that to pick up, as everyone is saying. Yeah, I just don't like Raid Leader to be okay here with like Imp Master, Elemental, things like that. This is basically like a Silverhand Recruit that doesn't work. Like, whatever. That's fine. Battlecry. I'm probably going to pick up the 2 here. Yeah, I want playable 2s, and this is here. We'll find top end. Blessing of Kings? Yeah, I'm alright with Blessing of Kings. That sounds good. Our first 4-drop. Ooh, another Lost in the Jungle. That sounds good. Another Lost in the Jungle. You know what? Sure, we are super lost in the jungle. Maybe I am that heavy tokens, and I didn't really get... I underestimated it. Ancient of Blossoms? Is that going too hefty? We need something hefty, and Ancient of Blossoms is pretty hefty. How do you feel about Solid Snake versus Big Cat? Depends on what I'm fighting against. This is a deck that needs that Direwolf Alpha. I know we passed one up earlier, but a second go at it would be nice. Like, Tar Creeper's such a huge... Actually, it's an Elemental. Ooh. Is that enough to make me, like, go over it? Yeah, that's enough. Let's pick Tar Creeper. Again, we'll find top end. Fine. Bomb Squad it is. Yeti it is. Equality seemed good in a deck with 3 Lost in the Jungle, no lie. I'm not that committed to it. There's that Blazecaller. I knew that Blazecaller would show up. This is the card I was looking for, by the way, to make elementals like feel real. So, feel good about that pick. Bright-Eyed Scout, Dino Size, an Ancient Harbinger. Bright-Eyed Scout's a lot better than you'd think, though in our deck it's just gonna be like draw a card, make it more expensive. Which is still fine because you drew a card, but Dino Size in a deck that's super deep on these, like, Lost in a Jungle style effects, this is like a go-over-the-top style card. I think that card's real as all hell. Basically, you have any board at all, it's like +9/+9. Yes, I will go over it afterwards, but Ungoro really raised purples to not suck. Oh, yes, Blazecaller the second? Or Dino... No, I think Blazecaller... This card gets better the more of them I have. That's the trick with it. Dino Size is still really good. Like, no lie. This card's bad with us. We have, like, 4 spells total. We have 4 or 5 spells total, if I count Hydrologist. But Blazecaller gets better the more Blazecallers I have. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... I think there's one more Elemental hidden in here. No, it's 5. That's fine. Anyway, it just means I'm gonna have to, like, pocket a Firefly. I'll take Argent. Dino Size is really exciting, but I already have one. If I didn't already have one, it would be a... Ooh, Grime Street Informant? That's a good card. I'll take a 2 I want to play. Igneous Elemental? I want more Elementals for these things to function. Even over Harvest Golem, or a good 2. Ooh, Vine Cleaver. Talk about nice 1/1s. This is all sorts of 1/1s. So, this deck is all about making 1/1s and then not having any way to really make use of them outside of, like, the Stormwind Champion. But Vine Cleaver, I actually believe this card's decently strong. I wasn't certain about it in Constructed, but, like, the fact that it's, like, 12 points of damage and heavy board presence over the course of... Yeah, we have N'Zoth in 2 Death Rattles, and one of the Death Rattles is terrible. N'Zoth is literally a dead card. But then again, picture it this way, President Arc. If we had picked the other Death Rattle legend, when I play my Bomb Squad, I'd take 5 damage for no reason. Oh, yeah. So, basically our legend pick was just hot garbage. I'm picking the Vine Cleaver. Alright, so 2 Blazecallers, Servant of Kalimos, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 elementals. And a number of... yeah. Look, I think all of it is that both of those, all of the legend picks were awful. So maybe we'll just find death rattles in like our Grime Street Informant and our not our Stonehill Defender. All right. Anyway, I'm going ahead and making the deck, so you can go ahead and place your bets. I feel decently on the back of Blaze Caller in this one. Basically, our early game is a ton of 1/1s. Oh, I mean, I have 2 Ignis Elementals now, too, so it's not like I don't have any Death Rattles. So, this will take me just a moment. Because I do this thingy manually. Yeah, I'm feeling alright on this one. I don't know personally how great it's going to be. But if we get Tyrion off of Inzoth, then that's game, right? Because if we get Tyrion off of Inzoth because we got Tyrion off of, like, one of our multiple ways to discover Tyrion, that'll be fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, Inzoth was, like, pick, what, 9? And we had 1 Death Rattle at that point, and it was versus Sally and another Death Rattle legend, so I figured I'd pick the one that was more powerful of a Death Rattle legend with what we had at the moment. Because I think the other one needs a constructed deck to function. Stonehill Defender, I need to line up that a little bit. That should be lined up? That's lined up. I passed the Harvest Golem, but I passed the Harvest Golem for another Death Rattle card. Shabadoo, like... that was actually the one pick I picked another Death Rattle on. Alright, the deck is ready, and then I just need to hit a couple buttons to make it appear on your screen, and then a couple more buttons to make it appear in a more reasonable place on your screen, which is there. Okay. Yeah, this is something like, this is missing some of the, like, some sort of, like, pump. We have Stormwind Champion, which is real enough, so... Anyway. Let's run it. I was missing a lot of Murlocs. Yeah, I think I picked, what, 50% of all Murlocs I saw? No, that wasn't your question.
Uther versus Uther.
That flat wasn't the question you posed to me.
I will command the light.
Like, please. No, but you're not... whatever, if you're just gonna put words in my mouth, sure, that's fine. Cool. Anyway, and Zoth, that's a terrible start. But everything else in our hand's actually pretty good. I really dislike it when people just put words in my mouth.
Don't forget to tip your Tauren.
Wow, that sucks. Alright, well, Stonehill Defender's okay. Wind Fury? Something like that? Plus 3 health would suck. That's a worthless adaptation. Unless you've got another thing with it, right? Interesting. Multiple cards. Let's discover a taunt minion.
Of my jungle.
To battle! To battle! To battle!
100%, right? We'll get there, don't worry about it. Everything's fine.
To battle! To battle!
Let's go Steward of Darkshire and 2 Argent Squires. Oh, this is good looking. Then next turn I can Novice Engineer Hero Power for 2 more Argent Squires. What if I just play Argent Squire? Okay, that's fine. That could be good, but you're only at 2 mana, so it's unlikely. It could be like... God, can that actually be removal for this? Fiery War Axe? I was gonna say Quick Shot, but I think Quick Shot's not actually a card you could have. That's dead as hell. Don't pump this. Don't pump this. Oh, thank you. Oh, that was good. Okay. Let's draw a card.
I hope you like my invention.
Yeah, the Novice Argent Squire, and I'm fine putting that on the board. This is an answer to a big taunt, which I don't currently have, or this egg breaking. Nice card. It's probably killing the 3. Yeah, I was gonna say that's probably killing. Or yeah, it was our 3/3, right? Next turn, Shield Master, and then I get to play Vine Cleaver the turn after that. This has got to wait a little bit, but we'll get there. That's fine. Let's use this shield, and I'm gonna keep my. We're gonna keep this in stealth. Yeah, our top end, our next curve on the next couple turns seems really good. Like, incredibly good. Vine Cleaver is basically 2 hero power activations to kill the Emperor Cobra. Yeah, this seems incredibly good. So, here's our play. We're gonna trade here. Vine Cleaver, beat this up.
If you're sure.
We have one problem, Tyrion won't die. That's not really a problem, though, when you think about it. A 3-mana card that doesn't do anything for turns. Is the Horn just a mage secret? Goodbye. I'm gonna knock that out. Actually. Hold on. 5, 10... I'm 5 short. Yeah, let's use 1/1s to kill it, so we'll go... No, do you want to join on this? Just as a question, if you want to join in, let me know. Just jump on in. Like, I can grab you on a thing.
To battle!
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go these 3, this, and then play Tyrion and attack, which will give me all 7. Okay.
To battle! To battle!
If you're sure.
Okay, and then we attack,
To battle!
attack, attack,
Reporting for duty.
and Tyrion Fortress.
Faith in the light.
13. Yeah, we got like 20 types of lethal on the board. Anyway, Tyrion Forgering's here.
Back to your home.
Nice card. A+. Okay, that rules. Shoot till. Shoot to ill.
The victory is yours.
That's good stuff. Too bad, you know, they're dead on board, but that's a nice play. I like it. Okay, we played 2 Battlecry minions. We got a number of Battlecries in here, so it's not like we won't hit those. Anyway, this seemed good. I liked our early start, and our end game was super freaking strong. That weapon is really good at, like, keeping... Like, you keep putting board presence pressure down while using it as removal, which seems really nice. I'm not, again, not sold on it being a constructed card, but damn if it isn't way above, like, a Piranha Launcher. Basically, it, like, compares really favorably to Piranha Launcher Pattern. Okay, on the plus side, we're okay against, like, Fiery War Axe. On the other side, we're doing really poorly against... Let's bring in these. Keep Stonehill. I don't know if Stonehill in my opener is actually good. Oh, Tar Creeper's better. That's fine. Yeah, that's kind of agreed. Like, 7 for, like, just, like, 4 damage plus 2 1/1s in Constructed isn't really... Oh, play a Pirate. In Zoth's First Mate. Freaking do it. Do it. Do it. In Zoth's First Mate. Do it. Oh my god, please. Fine, Bloodsail Raider. I'll take that, too. This is the wrong crab! No. Anyway, it trades just fine here. I'm doing it this way because I want better pressure. If I hero power, they kill this, and then they get to be really front foot. And I'm not willing to, like, bank this based on them playing a pirate on 2 or 3. It's likely they do. Like, Warrior's one of the classes that does have some good in-class ones. Zoth's First Mate. But... you know, I'd rather play for the board pressure than wait for you know, this, which just isn't going to happen. Whereas I can play Tar Creeper on 3. Seems pretty good. Tar Creeper on 3 seems real nice. They armored up on 2, which I like. That means they were, like, considering, like, maybe, like, a heroic strike or something and just didn't go for it. So maybe they've got that here. This card right here, I think, was the one they were considering. So, like, if that's heroic strike... Again, that'd be, like, their turn. If they, like, run this in, then heroic strike it. Maybe an execute? I'd love to see an execute out of our opponent's hand. That'd be good stuff. Glacial Shard, really? Alright. We'll just take that out then, that's easy enough. And then we get to play out... Ooh, well, that's going to be off for a while. Let's go ahead and see what's in our Stonehill Defender, I think.
Out of my jungle.
Uh-huh. And here we have the supercut of Stonehill Defender discovers Tyrian Fordring. Good lord. Yep, good Whirlwind. I'm glad. That's actually really bad for us, like that card. So seeing it gone is nice.
What?
That's an annoyance. It's not enough for me to do anything about, though.
Back to your homes.
Reporting for duty.
Like, I think I'm just ignoring it. I did Hero Power instead of Novice Engineer because that means next turn I can Novice plus Hero Power. Whereas if I did Novice now, I wouldn't be able to. Though I would be able to play a 6 if I'd drawn it, so... some advantages, some disadvantages. I'm planning on this living, though, is the trick. We're trying to get as many of these 1/1 Divine Shields around as possible.
I'm not red.
Good card. I'll probably just kill that, though. Run these 2 in. Actually, Bomb Squad it? Yeah, just Bomb Squad it seems okay. Yeah, let's just Bomb Squad it. Don't worry about it. So, Bomb Squad... let's go these 2 instead of my Steward. Because this, again, seems really powerful. Again, like this, and then we get a ton of 1/1s with Divine Shield. Then we follow that up with either a Dino Size on anything, or Tyrian Fordring. Like, that outcome seems really, really beneficial to us. all 3 of these next turn are possible, and we get 3 1/1s with Divine Shield. Sounds really excellent. Blaze Caller gets to kind of be a pocket until we get one of our elementals, which is no problem. We can afford to pocket this with the top end we have. Yeah, all the tar creatures are super freaking hard to handle. Like, all of them. That's a play, I guess. Well, let's draw a card first, I suppose.
Hope you like my invention.
Better 5? Shieldmaster? Shieldmaster's not bad here. Like, just play Shieldmaster and then attack for, like, whatever. Because if I play Imp Master, then I get the 1/1. But, like, Hero Power doesn't do anything here. Lost in the Jungle doesn't do anything here.
Let me think.
The one that I think is more ridiculous of a tar one is that, like, Warlock one. That thing's huge. Yeah, let's get the Taz down. That'll trade there. Keeps this protected. Maybe I get to Wild Size next turn. Or, what? Not Wild Size. Dino Size next turn. On, like, Divine Shield. Something like that would be great. Or even on, like, my Tauntsman. And if everything goes to hell, like, my opponent plays Brawl and I lose everything, like, I can just Tyrion. Seems fine. Everything's coming up our direction right now. That's nothing. That's not nothing. That one I'm probably gonna have to eat in some manner. How am I gonna eat that? How do I want to eat things? Are you eating my Divine Shield? Ah, my Divine Shield! Oh, okay, fine. Whatever. Let's figure out what we want to do here. That's nice. So, if I, like... Hold on. Ah, I'm short. God damn it. I'm short 1 damage? Right? Is that... Because bump, 10... No, I'm short more than 1.
Let me think.
Bump, dino size, 10, 15, 18 is 22. 20 is not 22. Let's go...
Must move quickly.
Like... You... Dino size, get in. That's probably better on not my Tauntsman, but... Oh well. Yeah, that might have been better on the 1/1 so that this can't hit it, and then he has like 2 damage in the pocket on it, but that's okay. I was going through something like 4 different lines there, and none of them came up perfect. That's weird as hell. Do you actually have an answer to this, then? That's weird.
My eyes are open.
Okay, that's... Technically, I don't have lethal on you. You got me. Joking. Just kidding.
Reporting for duty.
Look at those Divine Shield tokens, too. Goodness. This thing lived from, like, turn... What? Yeah, that lived, like, 4 or 5 turns. That's really nice. Excellent stuff. Okay, the only thing... What is our damage check, by the way? Blaze Callers can be damaged, Argent Commander. Vine Cleaver, Dino Size... Blessing of Kings can be... Giant Wasps are turns removed, but they can be 2 points of damage. This might be damage. That's about it. Everything else is kind of like minions. A decent amount of reach for what I... Oh, I guess Stormwind can be damage, too. Like, what could Stonehill Defender get that's damage? Like, Abomination, I suppose, would be 2 points, or like... hell can that get that's damage? I can't discover. That's out of class. Like, I guess... Like, there's a dragon that's like a 4/8 with taunt that's like a sweeper that you can discover, and that's pretty good. But that doesn't damage face.
Uther versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Lost in the Jungle is a good
Fight
keep.
with honor.
Probably don't want those last two, and I'll trust in Stonehill. That seems okay. Again, Stonehill, like, and I probably don't have to play it early. I can just play that Wasp. This seems fine. Lost in the Jungle, coin into a 3. If I don't want to coin into a 3, I can just hero power. Hey, Bomb Squad, how you doing? Really like this opening. Like, this start is really nice.
My magic will tear you apart.
Are you just gonna hero power at me?
Forget to tip your Thorin.
I'm just gonna coin into the Stonehill Defender at that. Yeah. Alright, where's my Tyrion? You know, that's like Tyrion Fordrang in my mind.
To battle.
Those are similar cards. Crap. It's a 6/6 with Taunt and Hands Off Divine Shield.
Must cleanse the
That's
well.
strong. That attack's kind of poor, though. Don't know why you'd do that. It's kind of weird.
Go away.
Yeah, let's kind of... Let's just take this out. Playing this. I guess you can't not attack there, though, is the issue. Like, because that attack allowed me to kill it rather than, like, waiting on it, which I guess then I just kill off this and make my play. Okay, that's good. Nothing, I guess it's like Scorpion. If I want to... I guess I could just also just make those, but no. Trying Wasp seems fine. I'm willing to put down a Flame Elemental on the off chance I draw the Discover. Also to, like, maybe get this damage off me. Bomb Squad can deal with whatever 5 comes down. Senjin Shield Master can deal with whatever 5 comes down. Ooh, that's nice. I need to play an Elemental on 6 then. So that's fine. Senjin and the other Elemental. So yeah, I want to play this Firefly, probably like Firefly plus Bomb Squad. So this is going to be like bump, bump, ping, bump. Right? That's probably the play. This is probably an unnecessary play then. That actually just hands off like I'd kill for nothing to him. Yeah, that might have been wrong. That card sucks. Ooh, is equality? No, equality kind of bad here. Well, on the upside, maybe it isn't. What if it's not bad here and is secretly good? Like, equality, bump, bump, play out Novice Engineer, play out Firefly, and the other half of Firefly so that I can Blaze Caller next turn. That's not bad. Bomb Squad's just barely not enough here. Like, 5 damage isn't actually enough to change that. Let's draw a card first.
I hope you like my invention.
That commits us off this play. Okay, that doesn't change anything. So we want... equality. And I am going to trade off on one of these, and then we're just going to go ahead and play the Firefly. And we're going to play the other half of Firefly, too. So this is on the tablet for next turn. We're just going to play Blaze Caller. So in Zoth, it's fine if I play it before the Bomb Squad, and then it just gets back 1 Ignis. That sucks. I can't kill that. Lame. That's no good. Probably means I'm playing Grime Street and passing on. Yeah, alright. Let's get these off the table. Alright, goodbye, Blaze Caller. We tried. I thought about holding the second Fire Elemental for Kalimos, but I wanted a play, or not for Blazecaller, but I wanted a play on on the table to knock out everything they had. Just Dino Size, kill that. Maybe just run these in there and kill that. Oh, that's bad. It doesn't do anything. Do I just get huge? Could just make a 10-10. Make a 10-10, hit a Monty, one in the face, pass. That ain't bad. Should this even be aimed at Amani? Yeah, it should. Specifically because if I don't aim it at Amani, they can ping it, and then they have 9 points of damage on the board, and they can much more likely deal the last one to kill this. So I have to hit Amani with 10. Flame Strike. Okay, that's fine. We waste a Flame Strike on basically one of my cards. That's simple. Dead simple. Okay, that's not bad. I can just play a bunch of 1/1s into that. I can just play a ton of 1/1s into that.
Reporting for duty.
Reporting for report. Good luck. Someone's off next turn. That'll get us 1 Ignis back, and that'll let us Blazecaller next on like 2 turns from then. Just sounds good to me.
I wonder.
Report. This is where they play Twilight Flamecaller and I look like a giant fool. What? You know what? That's fine. That's fine. Those outcomes could have been a lot worse with, like, N'Zoth next turn. Like, you know, that's could have been so much worse, and now they're out of juice. Let's just go ahead and play N'Zoth. It only gets back 1 thing, but this is like... This isn't a 10-mana play, it's like an 8, but it's still really big on the board, so I'm willing to do it. Come on, hit my elemental. Nice. That's good stuff. So we got flame elementals. We can turn this on next turn. Not our next turn. The following turn. Okay. So bump, bump, ping. That's gone. Then I'm gonna go ahead and check Grime Street, and our opponent's almost out of cards. Might also want to play the bomb squad here too. Let's go ahead and see what's in the secret first. Argent Protector. Argent Protector seems fine. Tracking's not bad either. I don't think I need gain 5 armor right now. I'm at 24, though that is 19. That's fine. Let's go Argent Protector. Like, Bomb Squad this, Protect... Actually, Bomb Squad this and then play out these 3 and leave the Protector in the pocket. There's no point in, like, protecting Bomb Squad when they can just ping it. So let's go ahead and... I'm going to go ahead and hit the big one out. And then we're going to go ahead and play Elemental Repentance. This is good against, like, a big taunt. If they top deck something like a Bog Creeper, we get to answer that. This is likely just going to go ahead and take out this. That seems like a pretty fair trade. And then an Elemental gets us back. And then our Blazecaller gets to run the show for a while. Okay, so 19. Yep, that makes sense. What's your follow-up is the question.
When Earth moves, empires fall.
Nice! Nice! And you're gonna stay frosty? Sure, whatever.
Lands consume you.
Still playing this. Not willing to play the Argent Protector here. There's no point in protecting that because they have the ping, and then if they draw 3 damage, they kill it anyway. I want to use it offensively. Like, if they play a big minion, we can run into it. Like that. This is exactly the situation where I want Argent Protector. Damn, that's gonna pay off real quick. Ooh, Blessing too. I don't think Blessing of Kings is my play at the moment. So let's go ahead and Divine Shield up. Trade. Getty, Hero Power. Yeah, elementals are really interesting for how, like, you have to, like, order, like, 2 or 3 turns in advance to keep a chain going, and, like, you know, you have to I had to plan this Blazecaller many turns in advance. That's fine, I guess. Again, I don't really want to... I want to spend this Blessing of Kings. Probably have to. Do I care about this? Or do I like Blessing and then... Random Mage spell could really kick my ass. I like how Mage spells are so powerful that a random one is throwing me for this big of a loop. Ignore it. I'm doing this for lethal next turn. If I didn't Blessing here, I wouldn't have it. So, because I cannot play around random Mage spell, we do not play around random Mage spell. Meteor would be okay. I built my board as best I could around it. Like, the best Meteors, like, here or here, and even then that's not great. If they drew Meteor, then this is still pretty good. Like, they Meteor here, ping here, and... Yeah, okay. Yeah. Nice. Got our total dominance. How many battle cries we play that game? A lot? Oh, goodness. We're up to 15 in 3 games. Alright. That was good. I like this deck. Okay, this is one of the reasons I don't like gold cards in the arena, by the way. Because, like, at a glance, I'm like, oh, I have 1 giant wasp in my deck. But I don't. I have 2 giant wasps in my deck. It's just that 1 is gold first, like, because... I don't like that. And I guess that means I should get rid of this giant wasp? I don't know. It's not like the information, it's just the annoyance to look at my deck list. That's it. Freezing Potion would be like an okay random spell. It wouldn't be enough to, like, actually stop. They needed, like, Kona Cold or something like that. Obviously, yeah. It means I should craft every gold card. Or destroy every gold card. The secret is you can't destroy all your gold cards. Like, the base cards, you just can't, because they're, like, free ones you get from leveling classes. So... Wow, this hand's dreadful. Do I want to even keep Steward of Darkshire in an opener? No. I want more early game. I want more... I would rather mulligan it and get more early game. Kind of sucks, but... Okay, see, that's a curve. That's good. Discover a secret. Basically, have whatever secret I want. Alright, so we get the start. Nice curve.
Reporting for duty.
I mean, this isn't... Obviously, this isn't that great of a minion, but it means that I have a... This is like a 7 right here, you know? Hydrologist is pretty cool. Nice. Ooh, that's actually maybe a better... Alright, let's see what the secret is. Don't put this in the center, by the way. They have that bite. I like Getaway Kodo. Getaway Kodo on this would be good. Let's hope that. Like, Getaway Kodo to get one of these 2 back. So we'll play it on 4. Like, and then we'll have this taunt, and they'll have to kill the taunt. That's fine. I probably don't even care about that. Wow, that's nice. Let's go Igneous and just go face. I can ignore that. If they own me with that Murloc, if they start playing Murlocs at me again, then that's on me, but I don't believe it. That's just a 2-drop. They can coin 4 here. That's pretty good. Redemption work for Darkshire? I think it does. It's just that Darkshire is not in my hand, so, like, no point in doing that. Okay. Do you have, like, a... Oh, God, do you have dogs? You drew dogs. Of course you drew dogs. It's fine. Dogs happen, I suppose. Nothing to be done. Alright, well, oh, that's good. Ooh, that's nice. Alright, so let's get our taunt minion. Yeah, sure. That one's good. And let's go ahead and play our Getaway Kodo. I don't care if I get either of these back, that's cool. Weird! Wrong number of minions against the hunter? That's freaking weird. By the way, this seems really good with all these 1/1s I've got hanging out. Make them all 3/3s? Oh. Talk about a nice suit. Yeah. So bump that. I'm actually thinking like most board presence so that my 6 is good. So I'm gonna go this, this, and then this is held for like a Blaze Caller trigger. Hopefully, again, this dies first is my thought process, and then we pick it back up. They don't even know what my secret is. I don't think they tested for... Yeah, they didn't test for Get Down. No, we just kill the wolves first, like with these. We go like bump, bump, and then there's no problem here. Okay. Like, if that happens, I just don't play it. Like, I play Flame Elemental and Chillwind Yeti. That's a good card. Nice. And what's your final follow-up here? Something low? Nice! I can deal with... Oh! Yeah, I can deal with that. So... The thing that kind of sucks here is that I'm gonna have to... Like, I wanted this to not have taunt so that I could bump that off first, and then... Like, bump that off first, and then fire it, and then go bump, 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 bump. But instead, it's just gonna be like trade, 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 bump, bump, and then we'll have a bunch of flame elementals in my hand. Which basically sounds fine to me. What do I want to keep? Doesn't matter what I keep.
Melt away.
I don't even think we trade into that.
To battle.
Yeah, let's just do this. Hit him for 9. I probably should have hit him for... That was a misplay. Oh, looking at their life total, that was bad. Okay, well, that's fine. I should have hit them for 12 and just left this up and then tried to go for lethal next turn. I calculated if I had a lethal at the start of the turn and then ignored their life total.
To my side.
Okay, well, they take out my guy. That's fine. This ain't gonna be that bad, though. I'm gonna put him at, like, 4 next turn with, like, Taunt and a bunch of elementals, and then Blaze Caller will just kill him. Like, that's really the thing, is Blaze Caller to just kill him. Play a pirate. It's always Hover. Nice. Good kill command. Not for killing one of these? Yeah, alright, we can bring our opponent to 7, and we probably should. Yeah, we probably should. Let's check this. Sure. You. Hold on to the crawler. Alright, so this is where the return of dogs happens. I need 2 damage on my opponent for Blaze Caller to be lethal. That's a good card. That could get you... what, Brawl? I guess Brawl or... Consecration isn't good enough here. Yeah, Consecration isn't enough. That has to be like Brawl. Yeah, we don't have any dragons. This is just gonna draw a card. That's fine. That ain't a... You shouldn't have been greedy there. Why did you not gain enough health to live? Like, okay, yeah, you gained enough health that I need... That I don't have lethal, but, like, also...
Hands consume you.
Anyway, I think that play was a little greedy, assuming I had no extra... I guess he had to play to win there, rather than play... You know what? No, never mind. That play's actually fine. Ignore me. They're making the plays they need to try to win, not lose. Like, not lose, which is the correct way to do it. Even, like, they just had to assume our 7-card hand had no way to deal 1 damage, because that's the only way they start winning the game. And even then, they probably don't. But, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. This one's working out. Elementals are looking pretty nice here. Also, again, the 1/4 taunt that discovers a taunt. Holy smokes! Has that just been a backbreaker every game? I'm pretty sure that's been backbreaking literally every game. Like, we found some legend, or... We found Tyrion, the Grime Street Protector, like, it's been absolutely ridiculous. This hand rules?
I will fight with honor.
Actually, Blessing seems fine here. We're in Novice Engineer. Nice curve. Yeah, like, what's worst case on that turtle? User deleted. Oh, sweet. That's a good hand to have. Like, having the Ignis Elemental with the Blaze Caller around means that it's very easy for us to... Sure, dogs. That's fine. Wow, that's a strong turn.
To battle!
Let's check our secret. Again, I like Getaway Kodo. And I think I'm going to coin for more 1/1s.
Reporting for duty.
And then we'll trade off so that they can't kill this. Carrying Gub's pretty good. Not bad at all. Let's go ahead and play this Elemental and just go face. This could be annoying if they, like, who let the dogs out on it, but even then, like, I have Blessing to counter, so it's not actually that bad. Let's see if they actually have Trigger Death Threat. That's nothing. That's nothing. Nothing at all. Like, Blessing on this here? Ah, that's actually bad. Blessing on this seems better, because they can't just trade down on it. Yeah, they need to put something more into it, and then I can, like, Getaway Kodo and pick it back up. Yeah. That seems fine. Nothing else seems good here. Like, Getaway Kodo and Repentance all seem bad. Just bump this with the Blessing of Kings and then call it good. Actually, I want this. No, let's be real. I don't know, it's not the perfect play, but it's fine. That's an annoyance. That's doubly an annoyance. Is that gonna have poisonous too? Yep, that's gonna have poisonous too. Alright, buddy. You got me. Alright, I think we're gonna go bump here, Giant Wasp, Getaway Kodo, and Repentance up. This seems fine. So, secrets. And then they're gonna be scared that it's, get down. It's not get down, obviously, but, you know. We make them think it is. Okay, that's fine. I've got my own Stealth Poison Beast. This thing's a beast, too, by the way. So we get away Kodo, and we get our Ignis back, which I can play next turn. That's actually really good, by the way, because that means we have multiples for Inzoth on 10. Well, on the one side, damn. On the other side, damn. Because I really wanted to kill that, like, if I had just, like, a 1 on there, that'd be so good. Oh. Damn it. Like, I don't have a way to deal the damage without breaking this. So, look, so the secret's wasted. Secret was really good, by the way. This card's quite good. Yeah, let's... Nah, like, if I play the Taunter, they just kill it, and then I take 8. And I don't really want to take 8. Because I have the Blaze Caller next turn, so... Dark Reaper, Ignis, and that's an Elemental for next turn. So, that means we'll get to play Blaze Caller next turn to kill whatever big thing they play. This thing's dead as hell, though. So, as long as they don't play... Don't say Bog Creeper, but... Oh, that's fine. I can kill that with a Blaze Caller. And I've got a ton of 1/1s in hand. My hand's just a billion flame. Look at these little cute little flames. Look at them. Look at them. They're so cute. Nice. That's a good card here. Anyway, let's take our flame. Thank you very much. I'll take Fire Elemental, the powerhouse. Alright, so we want to, like, pocket these flame elementals or try to spread them out. Yeah, not bad. It's also not bad. Okay. Oh my god. Hey, dude.
Flames consume.
Sorry, bud. Did you know these chain? Oh, that's disgusting. Disgusting. Yeah, if I play all 4, they become 5/5s. That's how that works, right? Sure. You have multiple Grievous Bites? Sure. Alright, first things first, hey, what's in the taunt today?
Out of my jungle. Feel the burn.
Reporting for duty.
We'll pocket 1. The 1 pocketed is so that if I draw the Discover Elemental, I can like, turn that. So I won't play Tyrion next turn, instead of N'Zoth. Fuck off!
To battle! Put your faith in the right.
God damn! Anyway, Tyrion Fordring, everybody. And if they somehow kill it by, like, I don't know, deadly shot, and then, like, how would they win this? How on earth would they not lose here? Nice play. Technically, I don't have lethal on board. Technically, I can't win. I'm just gonna play Argent Commander and do it. But technically, they actually did survive with that play. I can't actually show them this, sadly. I'm gonna take the lethal.
Test me, child.
I'm not gonna give them the out. Because they could, like, they could find a way out of it. If they had killed Tyrion, yeah, then I would have just played N'Zoth and be like, here you go. N'Zoth for Tyrion and some Igneous Elementals. Well, if they top deck Deathwing, the sword kills them. Like, they would need... I don't know how they could get out of there. I'm just not letting them get out of there. 7-0 rank up. The Iblis Elemental. Iblis Elementals is a good name for them, too. I keep saying, like, messing up Igneous, like, by saying Ignis, as in, like, the character. Or... Bastion.
Let the hunt begin.
This hand's fine.
I will fight with honor.
Probably get rid of the Yeti, but actually, no, Yeti actually seems like okay here. Let's keep Yeti. Okay. Firefly. This isn't that aggressive of a hand is a problem. That's fine. It's not actually that great of a card. Ooh, I know what I gotta do on 4 then. Oh, that sucks. Well, no, we'll do it on 5.
I hope you like my invention.
You trade. Nice. Ooh, we do this on 5, 6, 7. Ooh, that seems really good. Okay, they make the trade I was going to, and they get their 1-mana Raptor in deck.
Shields up.
That's fine. Means I hold this. My next turn's probably... Great! Thank you, Stonehill Defender. So I need like an 8. There you go. Oh, I should have went infinite. I forgot the power of recursion. I saw Tyrion and was like, oh, it's gotta be Tyrion. You should have went recursion. But no, that's actually fine. Okay, Grievous Bite. I just play Yeti into this board, and that just seems good. How many times? It's just always Tyrion. Always Tyrion. This card just says Discover Tyrion Fordring. It's really powerful. I could afford to put off the Yeti for that and that. But then this is off turn. Let's just play Yeti. I like biggest minion right now. Opponent's off. Okay, that's fine. Is that just gonna be the beatdown? Gonna be freezing trap? The freezing trap? It's gotta be freezing trap, right? Yeah, that's the only trap that makes any sense there. We want to play elemental and we want to play wasp. So then next turn we can play Servant of Kalimos, then next turn Blaze Caller, then next turn Tyrian Forge Ring, and our opponent just disappears if we aren't dead by then. There's like an there's like an outside chance we're just dead by then, but, you know, we work with what we got. Play like a 5. Thank you! Excellent, I'll take that out. Alright, so Servant of Kalimos, which is an elemental, which will discover another copy of Blaze Caller, or Baron Geddon. Yeah, sure, let's just pick more legends. And I get a 1-drop in here, too. Excellent. That draw was really good. So now I have Baron Geddon next turn if I want it. I guess if Baron Geddon's... I guess if I need one big kill, I got that. If I need many little kills, I got that. Sure. Who cares? Yeah, that's gonna be fine. Let's go ahead and... knock him out the box, knock him out the box, knock him out the box. And then Tyrian Forge Ring next turn, and then everything's fine. Or Bomb Squad, I guess, if I need to. That's good. That could be really good if that's like Wind Fury. Oh boy. Come on, let me just kill it. That's worthless. That's actually worthless. Oh goodness. That's a hell of a draw. Sadly, it's not enough. Anyway. So we turn that back on by playing Igneous Elemental and, like, Yeti in the turn, or Igneous Elemental and Bomb Squad. Nice try. Nice try. Do you actually have something else to put out? Wow. That's a really big waste for them. I guess they assume we have it killed. Which we do. We just have to decide how. So we have 3 ways of killing it. We have Baron Geddon, we have Vine Cleaver, and we have Bomb Squad. Baron Geddon might be okay. Baron Geddon's not great against this. Actually, it is great against this. Never mind. Maybe Baron Geddon's fine.
Me think.
I guess Hero Power doesn't do anything of that. And I start taking damage, but I get my sword. Baron is an elemental. Lets me play this next turn, too. I kind of like that. Let's do that. And I guess Hero Power, but it doesn't matter. So the Baron is really nice because it just deals with these Murlocs for free. Well, for 2 points of life. Just fine. Ooh, that sucks. How bad is this going to be? Alright, what's the damage? Okay, it could be a lot worse. That literally doesn't do anything. We Blaze Caller, kill that, and then it just gets owned by Baron.
Flames consume you.
And I guess Igneous Elemental lives?
Justice.
Check out the power of Baron Geddon, everybody. Zoop! So this is a random beast, this is an unknown, and this is a top deck. I think this one's been here a little while. I think we got this, though. 15 would be a lot of reach from, like, a random card and then 2 in the pocket. Okay, that's a good one. What's your follow? It's alright. Not enough, though. Yeah, I just Bomb Squad and win the game here. Yeah. Because, or heck, I don't even need to. I just bumped that in the face. This worked well. Oof. So here's how you win the arena. You just play a couple legends that weren't in your deck, and then also a bunch of purples that are flame elemental, except for they're like a Firelands portal, but always a 6/6. Did you know that it's a Firelands portal, but also a 6/6? Also, Doomsayer in Hunter is a really odd choice, no lie. Like, that's not... This is literally a Firelands portal, but it's always a 6/6. That's why the card's so dumb. Stonehill Defender says summon... Yeah, this is like... 3 mana draw Tyrion Forging is a really powerful card, alright? Oh, goodness. This is excellent. No, I know what you're saying, Wazin. I'm like, where did it go? Ah! But I'm just wondering what were their other purples they had to go against? Because Doomsayer just feels really Hunters. Doomsayer just feels really out of character for the class, you know.
I will fight with honor.
Okay, no Blazecaller. I could keep Steward, Coin Steward. I'll keep Stonehill. I like Stonehill. That's the hill I will die on, is Stonehill. Give me a 1. That's fine. Okay, I can just Tar on 3. Yeah, Tar on 3 is still fine. Or Tar on 2. Depending on their play, of course. If they play something that Stonehill can block, I'd probably play that instead, but... It's probably gonna be... Okay, so that's gonna be a... That's a Tar Creeper play. Anyway, we're full of Taunt. Did you know that? Our deck is really Taunt. Got Taunt going on, which is nice. Anyway, this gets to just kind of hang out, which is good. Play at Stonehill next turn and play out another copy of Tar Creeper on 4. Fine by me.
Hey, goons! Over here! Out of my jungle!
Now, I guess we have to pick a different legend today. It's fine by me. And no attacks. Nice pull. Good stuff. Once you trade, which is always good. That's a weird play. Yeah, this card's actually fine. I don't feel bad about picking it at all. Alright, so Shield Master, then next turn's like this. Which will be good. And then 6 is Rathian. Or if I draw an elemental, if I have something like that. Should be nice. Ignis off the top. Give me Iggy. Give me that Iggy. Alright. We're doing a good job of playing, like, board control and defense here. I just need to, like, get over the hill is sort of what's going on here. Like, the hill needs to be gotten over. Ooh, that's a 6 play. That's our 6 play. Is, that, so then Blazecollar's on. So we'll do this, and I will bump that. I actually don't know if that's the right play. I probably should be a little more defensive with it, but... I have Argent Commander next turn too, if I need to, and then I can like wait on the Iggy. Always Hounds. It's always Hounds. I guess now that spells are more common, I should actually like expect that more. Please die. Ooh. I'm not gonna kill this. I'm not actually gonna get this dead. Ugh, that's an annoyance and a half. Wait, you actually have a dog? Yeah, summon dog. Crap. That's fine. So let's go Iggy, Stealth, pass. And then we get to like we'll get to use Blaze, we'll get to Blaze it next turn, and then from there we can kind of recover Rathian Crab or something like that. Yeah. It's a good play.
An autograph?
That's still a good play. Shit. Very hard for me to actually get through here. Ooh. It doesn't change anything, though. I think we Blaze it.
Flames has consumed you.
Kill that. And I probably use this because I need to stop bleeding. That's fine. That's bad. And they're just gonna ignore it and go face. Yeah, that's probably a fair play here. Go to 12. I've lost a lot of my defenses. Like Rathian and like Equality Rathian? Equality Rathian's not horrible. Might be all I have.
I must remain hidden to learn free.
I feel like this one's gotten out of control and we're not actually going to be winning it because our life total is way too low and we're taking 9 here. If they have 3 points, we're dead. Yeah, 3 points. That's way more than 3 points. Oh, boy. Okay. You know, it's always good to know that your plays actually meant nothing. Oh, goodness. You know, it's kind of freeing, you know? Like, oh, like, you know, there were some plays I could have made, like if I had changed that attack or two. No, you just would have lost anyway, because call on 9. Strong stuff. Yeah, nope, no 7-0 rank up. Fine by me. I've already like made Master Forge, so it doesn't really. I have like 4 drafts in the pocket, so I need to do an Eternal stream one of these days. With like 2 or 3 drafts in a row. This is a big long Eternal stream. Ooh, back to the pal. Okay, we're out of the hunter's space. Yeah, keep trying. Ain't great. Okay, I guess I can't mulligan that card. This is fine. Next turn, Hero Power, then Giant Wasp. Hold this in pocket until, like, 6. Oh, that's good. Ooh, no, hold this in the pocket until 4. No, that'll be good. So, yeah, and this on 3, this on 4 with anything, and then Servant of Kalimos on 5. Seems strong. What, are you coining into, like, your own Giant Wasp or something? Shit. Well, I've got a Giant Wasp to answer that with. Ooh. Now we got a Tar Creep. They coined. They can't Buzzing a Kings here. We can go 1, 2, 3, kill it next turn. Then I can play Giant Wasp plus this. It's a little harsher, like it has a higher chance of like some weird backfiring, but nah, okay, cool. 1, 2, 3, let's get that the hell off the table. Play out Giant Wasp and play out a Elemental. We have to play the Elemental instead of the 2/1/1s because we need Servant of Kalimos on next turn, because this is clearly our best play. And then on 6 we can go Steward of Darkshire, Hero Power. Yep, that was it! Oof! Ooh, Nelly. Dodged a bullet and a half.
Brothers, heed my call.
Frozen Crusher, I guess? That's actually fine. The card's not great, but let's go ahead and kill that. So next turn, like, make a bunch of 1/1s with Divine Shield, and then turn off that Stormwind. Sure, that doesn't matter at all. Like, doesn't do anything. You... Face. Then this on 7, and then we just look like super powerful. Hearthstone's kind of lost its luster down with patience to build decks. Right now, I haven't played Constructed in so long because, like, outside of, like, quests and my one rogue deck because... Oh, goodness gracious. Well, I couldn't have killed that, so, you know, what else was I gonna do? Nice? That's fine? Is that a play? Like, I can make Giant Wasp hero power with it. I'll lose this, but... Nah, that still looks good. That looks like the top deck I kind of needed to deal with this garbage. Yeah, we'll worry about my board. We won't trade our board into it. We'll just trade one of the 1/1s with shields. So, yeah. You...
The battle reporting for duty.
1/1 with shield, and don't have Consecrate, please. Consecrate would be bad news. Sure, that doesn't mean anything. I can kill most of those. Kill all of those, actually. Okay, I can probably kill that, too. Unless it adapts strongly. We'll see. That's not strong enough. Alright, ooh, that's a good one, too. Maybe that's better. Ooh, that might just be better. Like, play Vine Cleaver, don't play this. Vine Cleave this, bump, 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 bump. Have Vine Cleaver up and have 5 dudes. That seems fair. Ah, but I can't do that right, like...
I wonder...
No, that's fine. I would have to spend this here then, rather than on, like... So I have to take 1 extra point of damage, but I'm at full, so that's fine. So, like, this bump, 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 and then Vine Cleaver take this out. Because if I Vine Cleaver take this out, I'll only get 1 minion. So... To battle! 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 Ugh! Okay, good ooze. Damn. Might just dino-size that down? Dino size might be unnecessary, actually. So if I hero power Stormwind, I go this and then, like, trade team in there? Or this and then 8 to my opponent, put them on 13? Then they're dead on board to this? Yeah, let's do that. Let's go put them on dead on board. We have our own copy of that if we need it anyway. To battle! To battle! So I have lethal here. Like, if they clear this out and, like, don't kill... Like, they need to kill most of my minions. Or produce, like, a good... That's not most of my minions killed. That might put up a taunt, though. That does nothing. And your 2? That also does nothing. That's lethal. Okay. So, let's go ahead and dino size. So this is fine when you have both of them off, but... To battle! To battle! To battle! To battle! To battle! That felt good. I think we made correct plays in most of those areas we had to play around. I was, like, basically the killing the adapting creature very early at the cost of our board was well worth it. We really needed that to happen. Like, if I hadn't done that, they would have Blessing of Kings, ran us over, and then, like, the game is done. Because all of a sudden, they have this 7/7 adapting thing that's like, Wind Fury, Stealth, and then next turn it's like, +3 attack, you die, and I was like, oh, okay, shit. I don't know what those other person's picks were when those 8/8s look good. 8/8s aren't really that great of a card, but, like, they're still an acceptably large, like, body. Like, you play them and they can be removal, and that's decent. They're not bad, though. They're just not great. It's FOMO. Zip, zoop, super. Cool. Play a pirate on one. I know you won't because you're not a weapon class, but play a pirate on one anyway, please, will ya? Like, coin into a... Ooh, that's even better. Coin into, like, a thing. Bloodsail Raider. I think the 8/8's fine. The card, like, the trick is not to think of it as an 8/8, but think of it as, like, a removal spell that just sits on the board. It's pretty huge, you know?
To battle! To battle!
Yeah, this... I don't think it's better than Bog Creeper. That is, look. That sounds not real. We just bump... Actually, we bump that and then see what we get.
To battle! To battle!
1/3 chance not to get owned. It's fine. Like, Bog Creeper is still... It might be like, maybe like Elemental Synergy. I don't know. Anyway, Yeti on 4 is good. This is a really good thing to have it on pocket. If they, like, play something big. Is that just going to be a thing? The Silent... Ooh, Fireflame Phoenix. This card's good. Strong card. Lets you do elemental plays. It's just a good card all around. Gonna... leave this in the pocket. Yeah, leave that in the pocket. That's fine. Sure. Hero power? Hero power. And like 3 to my dome is probably what the play is here. Which also sounds fine. So I play Hydrologist, and... yeah. So let's check the secret. What do we got? Get down? No, get down. I think Getaway Kodo's the best. This is stupid as all hell. I can't hero power there, because if I hero power, my Getaway Kodo freaking sucks, so I'm not doing it. I will fade a 1/1. Cool, that thing's dead. Okay, maybe a little less dead, but that's fine. Excellent, Getaway Kodo on my Yeti. So, at this I just play like... Shit! Ooh, if I play this, and then, like, trade my 2/2 for this to be active... No, we want to trade this and this. That's actually just better. We could keep this in the pocket still. I want to keep this in the pocket for Bog Creepers / trees. I know we have Dino size, but still. Should have given them... Oh, yeah, I should have given them an oops. Again, I just didn't want them to have the 1. Next turn is like Hero Power 1/4. It's pretty simple. Moonglade, something bad. Oh, God, that's just big and... Nope, never mind. The hell out of here. I'll pocket the Flame Elemental. In case I want to turn on things later. That was a good top deck against that. Okay. Just trade this into it. Don't care. Something big? Something big, please. Something that I can Blaze Call on. Would be real nice. It doesn't do anything. Damn it. Probably Blaze Calling anyway. Well, I could not Blaze Call. Play Servant.
Brothers, heed my call.
Yeah, alright.
Reporting for duty. Victorial death.
Anyway, what if we just chain these forever? That's fine. Yeah, the choice there was also incredibly powerful of Baron Geddon versus this, like, this thing is incredible. I'm just fishing for bodies. Because my opponent's actually up on cards, I want to keep, like, this value chain going. And I can afford the little board stall, especially since I have Blaze Caller at my back. Who cares? Also, this on board, like, they need a Starfall real bad to even have a ghost of a chance of fighting me. A journey of self-discovery. Ooh, I like that a lot, Jazz Arms. That's good. That one's good.
Time waits for no one.
Okay. Do you have a tree? Is that what you're waiting on? Is playing a tree? Because that's what you're waiting on. I'm sorry. You're not you have to play some. Nice hits. Those are pretty decent hits. You didn't even hero power. That's tragic. I can't drop the elemental chain, so I can't play Vine Cleaver here, but they didn't even hero power there. Yeah, alright. Thanks, Ragnaros. Yeah, you're just waiting on big taunts. Like, that's not enough. Are they dead? Oh my god, they do say to battle! By the way, our opponent's life total's 1 short of lethal. Because I can dino size one of these, and then, like, get over for bump this, and then 18, but they're not dead. I can't actually kill them flat. Like, I guess I could, what, bump. Is there some lethal? My math is telling me we're 1 short. I'm gonna trust my math.
I must move quickly. Move quickly. Reporting for duty.
Live, insect! I have to play an elemental to keep the secret damage on, unless you're talking about Vine Cleaver, in which case that's also secret damage. But I wanna keep Blaze Caller on. I can just, if they play like Giant Taunt, to just Blaze Call it and. Okay, that's I guess a turn. That's as much taunt as can like reasonably be expected out of a player, I suppose.
To battle.
And then, to battle! To battle! That... Respect to our opponent. That's like... That's a strong play. Just like, I'm dying. How does... 13 points of taunt and... like, literally 15 points of power sound. 20 points of toughness, 13 points of power for 10. How many Murlocs do we have? 1. We do not yet know the secret of the Murloc. We know the secret of the Elemental, though. We may have turned in a different direction. No, actually, you know what we know the secret of? It's... Am I pointing at it right? This one? This one right here.
Fight with honor.
This thing. We know the secret of taunt. This hand sucks. I don't want any of it. I might want Blessing of Kings, but I actually want... I don't have anything, so I need to mull for... Wait, no good... was this like bad Robotnik? That's bad. Anyway. Okay, this is fine. Coin here? Point nuisance found. Let's take it down. Oh, no good nickname. Oh, okay.
Don't forget
To tip guitar in. That kind of sucks.
Hey, dudes! Over here!
Sure. Whatever. This game's fake.
ash to ash.
It's like a ne'er-do-well or something. Anyway, I want to play this on 5 if possible. But if not, I'll just go ahead and play this. It's not bad. Interesting. What is that? Probably play Novice Engineer into it. Alright, so let's attack into this first. Novice Engineer?
I hope you like my invention.
Okay, it is just make a 1/1.
I hope you like my invention.
Sure. Play some secrets. The reason I'm playing the secrets is I want to play Repentance, but then I have 1 mana left over, so I just might as well play Get Down. I thought about Crab there, but I want the secrets so that if they play a good 5, I just completely just demolish it. They might think it's Getaway Kodo or something like that, so... Maybe they just do nothing because I have no board. That's fair, too. Yeah, that's fair. So, alright, well, this is going to be 1 and, yeah, this is a good... Actually, let's go Yeti instead.
If you're sure.
Yeah, it can't be Getaway Kodo because they've burned a thing. It can't be... I guess could be Eye for an Eye. They don't know what this is. They actually know the... The thing is that the Get Down was revealed to be in our deck... from the secrets. So now this one's in our deck. Nice play. Especially 'cause it makes that look like garbage. Let's discover an elemental, please.
Brothers, heed my call.
I'll just keep picking servants, even though there was another Ragnaros there.
Reporting for duty.
Damn, Streetwise Investigator revealing the 8-2 Tiger? That's incredible.
What to do?
2 Light Lords does sound utterly disgusting. I'm just gonna keep playing Servant of Kalimos until the game tells me to stop. Sure. Alright, so we play Flame first. Well, let's
To battle.
test this. Test this.
Battle.
Test this. Test this.
Brothers, heed my call.
Until the game tells me to stop, I'm not stopping picking this card. We are to battle.deck.
Brothers, heed my call.
Okay, fine. You got me. So it's got to be Counterspell or Ice Block, or a Counterspell variant. Nice play. Yeah, good play there. Man, you even have a Frostbolt for that. Alright. that's fine. So, Ragnaros. And counterspell. Good. That's a good way to burn counterspells, that one drop. Insect! So they sure as hell ain't going around Ragnaros. Polymorph? Firelands. Okay, Firelands sucks. Okay, that's not a super strong one outfit. That's like average. Live, insect! We go a different route here. I'm not certain if this one's right, but I like it better on spending their spot removal. God damn! Okay. Our opponent has infinite spot removal. Shit. It's very likely they're still holding some sort of polymorph too, which is kind of the worst thing here. Yeah, I'm pretty certain this is dying to another piece of removal, and then from there I don't know how I'm getting back into it. Something like a Flame Strike, or... Oh, that's gonna be a Meteor. Meteor, whatever. It's gonna. This is dead. This is not on the board anymore. Primordial Glyph is like 100% to grab a removal spell. The fact that they're taking so long on it means that maybe it's just a bunch of secrets, though. But like Primordial Glyph's like odds on pulling an actual ass removal spell are so damn high. Yeah, okay, Flame Strike. That's enough of a removal spell. So I need to draw a flame, like one of my flames. Thank you. Let's blaze it.
Flames consume you.
And we just draw another one of those next turn, and then we have the board back. So this is a good blaze, actually. Again, they have to spend, like, real removal here, and if they don't, like, the Wasp gets them. My life total... Oh, God, am I in danger of dying? Oh, God, I'm in danger of dying. Hell... Ragnaros has healed me how much this game, and it's not going to be enough. Okay, well, Bomb Squad is worth playing here because I would take 5 anyway. So this just delays the 5 a little bit. I'm probably dead, though. It's very... Especially, I assume my opponent's hand is, like, still 2 more pieces of removal with how they've been playing. Yep. That's not enough, though. They need another burn spell to kill me. Okay. Alright. Yep. Wow. Not even 2 Ragnaroses were enough to get me out of that. Like, we had control, like, we were on the front foot most of that, and we just could not, like, actually get, like... I think the Drake they played on 8 was very, very powerful, like, sweeping off a good chunk of my board and leaving me with, like, 1 Servant of Kalimos. Two Rocketeer to the face. The poor man's Pyroblast, yeah. Get the rain out there. Same here. Rocketeer is such a good card in as far as like secret damage goes. And by good I mean like
Ask for it.
I actually like the card. Okay, this hand's good. Elemental the hand, also like a decent curve. I don't know, I have respect for Rocketeer. Hey, Blazecaller. Hey, look at my constructed deck. Hands off.
Reporting for duty.
So we just need to keep this on 7. Nice again.
You love my new recipe.
Sure, I don't care about that.
To battle.
Ignoring that. For me, it's stunning that they gave Mage Meteor, because that effect is, like, we've seen it. It's called Explosive Shot, and it's a Hunter card, and we've seen it in this set as a Hunter card. Like, I don't get why it's a Mage card suddenly. That's actually what bugs me, specifically, is, like, why did all of a sudden it become
To battle.
an effect in a different class? I'll play that out, because we'll be getting more igneous elementals off of this, so I'd rather get more board right now.
When Earth moves,
Good play.
empires fall.
Good play. So we need to do this. I'll probably hold off on attacking into that. There's no reason to, like, wipe my board into that. Yeah, but, like, Grievous Bite is in this set. We showed that the Meteor thing is a Hunter mechanic, and... like, I don't know. It's not the power of Meteor that bugs me. It's the fact that it's in the wrong class that bugs me. Nice. Okay, we kind of need something else to do next turn. Okay, that's fine. Like, we need a 4, like a Yeti off the top. That's fine. Let's flood the board.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. To battle.
So I'm gonna blaze it next turn no matter what. Ooh, I know what they've got. That sucks. Yeah. Oh, that's actually nowhere near as bad. That could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse. Kill that. Oh man, that storm's coming.
I see.
Sure, freezing's fine there.
Delicious spider.
Okay, that's actually good. We can Vine Cleaver and start doing some cleanup. We're gonna take a bit of damage, but that's not the worst. Ooh, or we could not take damage and do cleanup instead. Nah, let's get this down.
For justice.
Might as well use the weapon while I have the health. Argent Commander's cheaper secret damage, and I want to do it that way. Again, I don't like... I hate that I have to fear for my life total once I get down to, like, 16 against mages in Arena. Because it's very likely at that point where they're just like, okay, Fireball, Pyroblast, you're out of here. Shucks. Okay, so then they throw Dude into that, and then they get to... Yep, that's fine. Let's go...
Justice.
Bump.
Reporting for duty.
So I'm down to 10 here. That's not great. Zoth next turn, maybe? Really want them to play one big minion for this. Let this Repentance do work. That's sort of what I asked for. You know what? That's actually good enough. Draw first.
Hope you like my invention.
To Northrend. Victory. Reporting for duty.
I'm actually going to attack face.
Reporting for duty.
The trick here is this actually is lethal damage if they don't do something with Dino Size. Of course they have ping, so like there's no way this is actually lethal, but I'd rather have the... Oh my god!
battle!
Oh, goodness. Nice to Sarah. I can't believe my setup for lethal worked? Ah, excellent. The only line that could have killed them. Oh, that felt good. It's funny that you were complaining about dying from 16 and then you did it to them. Yeah, that's true. I don't I don't disagree with at all with that. But it's just something that's always in the back. It's more that's something in the back of your mind against a mage in the arena these days, is because purples are more likely and spells are more likely. So mages are a lot more likely to have the burst damage. That doesn't mean that other classes also don't, is the trick to that sentence.
Uther versus Uther. I will
Yeah.
fight.
Ooh, okay.
I will command the
I
light.
will command the light. I'm gonna get rid of these two. I want better early drops. And I have hero power instead of novice engineer. I guess novice engineer is basically the same thing, but okay, this looks good. Lost, then this, then imps, then shield. Machete, yeah, Machete did so much. Shaman Burst, yeah, Shaman Burst is always ridiculous. The trick with Shaman Burst is they don't have like they don't have the gigantic reach in one card. And also, they don't have the sheer quantity. Yeah, Vine Cleaver. It's a little early, but, you know.
Reporting for duty.
Shaman Burst is more like... Well, Shaman Burst is much more like Paladin Burst, in that it's a lot more, with all that work the Machete is putting in, would you consider it to be a trusty? Dunno. Get back to me on that. What are you coining into? Okay, now the question is, do I actually care about that, or do I just ignore it? Let's... I don't want to play this off curve.
To battle! To battle!
Let's ignore it.
Reporting for duty.
I would not call this a trusty machete, but I would call it a trusty machete. Let's say that.
Reporting for duty.
It's a different sort of trusty. Alright, at this point I'm willing to start clearing their board,
To battle!
because they are a paladin, and, like, I know I wouldn't want to leave myself with minions. A trusted machete, yeah, definitely it.
This only works on the simple-minded.
Sure, that's what this is for. Good lord, we can have a lot of 1/1s. This is better here, is the thing, because it's just really good against that. And we already have enough 1/1s on the board. Like, this is a really good, like, block. If we... Next turn, if I draw Steward, oh my goodness. I think Steward is maybe the best draw. For 5. I would also like to start getting, like, the Elemental. Do you have a Consecration? What the hell do you have backing up a Pyromancer? Oh, the secret. Right, your secret we didn't know about. That makes this a little weaker.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
I think that was pretty good. I think that might have been a really good draw. That was, again, like, the secret of Murloc is Getaway Kodo. Yeah. Okay, top poison. Doesn't do anything.
Once upon
Are
a
you
time.
kidding me? Okay, you are kidding me. That's fine. Okay, I can't blaze it.
To battle!
Don't have an elemental, but we'll blaze it later. You, hero power, get in.
Reporting for battle.
They're waiting for spells, I guess? They probably need enough spells for that wild Pyromancer, is something I'd be guessing. I like the fact that I faded on 6. I still feel in control of the game. Oh, do you have double spell? If you have double spell, I'm in a bad way. That's actually nowhere near as good as it could have been. Yeah, let's go ahead and cleave it. So,
The battle
1/1, cleaver.
for justice.
The trusted machete will do some work.
Reporting for duty. The
How many times has Sword and Darkshire triggered this game? 1, 2, 3, 4, like, what, 7 times? Good lord, this card has done, like, the most work I've ever seen it do in my life. Seven, like... Heck! Sure, there you go. You finally topped that consecration. I'm proud of you. Proud of you, opponent.
reporting for duty.
What's the secret?
Reporting for duty. The battle for justice. Reporting for duty.
That's the secret. Has Getaway Kodo been a option literally every single time? I think so. Was the last time we were allowed to pick Consecration? It's been a while. It's been a little while. Sure. Oh, yes! Yes!
Well played. Reporting for justice. Victory is yours.
I mean, we won the game on the dino size, but... We won the game on the dino size draw, but the eye for an eye, like, actually working. Oh... Oh, goodness. That's incredible. I love this. I love this so much. I'm actually stunned at how good this deck is, by the way. I was expecting, like, our deck to have some problems with tribal synergy and a little bit of problems with it, with, the middle of its curve. Like, the fact that there's, like, 5, 4, 5, and 6s are non-existent.
Watch your...
It was a good curve. I could probably just keep
will
this.
Fight with honor.
I need to clip things more. You are right, Cuboid. I haven't... The big thing that's killer is that, like, the highlights I used to put on YouTube, the way I made them has stopped functioning, and it's been reported as a bug, but it's a bug they haven't fixed for 5 months.
Pleasure is mine.
Well met.
So, like, is it really a bug if you haven't fixed it in 5 months? Like... I'll take Dino Size the second. That seems fine. That means I can use that a little more, aggressively. Ooh, that's good with Zoth. That's good stuff. How long does it take for a bug to become a feature? That's a good question. Arabian Prophet. I'll Shield Master into that. Shield Master here ain't great. It's good enough. It ain't great. Yeti's also, like, not great. I didn't like Yetis there. If they have, like, decent answers here, I won't be feeling great. But yeah, there used to be a feature on the YouTube that let you, like, just make, like, short clips out of your videos on there, but it just does not function anymore. Sigil Distinction still bugged on MTGO? Probably. Fanonize? The heck? What the heck is that? What does that play? I'm already trading this off. What does that play? I don't get it.
Melt away.
Like, this was already my line, so... Shrug. Igneous and the 2 flame elementals. They don't trade perfectly into this, but they trade fine. They give me a little better reach, too. Yeah, that's true. Might have just been thinking you 3-3 for 3. I don't know. That doesn't seem like... That play seems like just... Oh, okay. I understand why the play was made now. Okay, you're doing that. I'm killing that with a bomb squad, by the way. I understand completely now. You get to die. You get to die. And then we play one of these elementals so that we have an elemental trigger. That was a wrong position. I wanted that on the left of that, but whatever. If betrayal happens, I'll feel like the fool. But probably won't. Giant Wasp gets to get played next. That'll be nice. Giant Wasp is something I want to have in play. Yeah, their elemental discovery is not nearly as good. They probably just discovered another copy of itself, you know, that sort of thing. Which is a good chain anyway. They have a lot of cards in hand. Damn, 9? Yeah, if Betrayal happens, it's killing 2... Like, it's 2 mana for 2 1/2s. Like, that's nowhere near as bad as it could be. Okay, there's the coin. What's your 7? Is it Blaze? Shit, that's good. I do not have a good answer to that on board. I need that Giant Wasp. Is this going to be like a Wind Fury for 8 or something like that? If you just go Wind Fury for 8... Okay, can't be targeted by spells. That's fine. And... Wind Fury? Probably Wind Fury. Maybe Pulse Attack. Divine Shield. Sure. Let's go... Yeti, Giant Wasp, eat it. We have Dino Size, that's good. Yeah, they can't cold blood it, they can't like go nuts on it. Oh, well, second best target. That could have been a lot worse. It's still bad. Still quite bad, actually. Guess that's my punishment. That's... Oof. I am really glad I can deal with that, but yikes, that's bad. Alright, so we gotta dino size this elemental. Big elemental, get this out of here. And they can kill this for these 2. That's fine. We have N'Zoth coming up, and N'Zoth actually has a pretty good buyback at this point. Oh, no, it gets back our... And so that's okay, because it gets back my 2/2 that deals me 5. If my life total's fine there. Yeah, that's bad. That's not good. So I'm going down to 18, and then next turn I'm going down to... Or 17, and then next turn I'm taking another... This might be where we get knocked out. I don't think we can win from this position. I'm taking 12, 13 next turn, 4 points of damage. I can't use this to clear. Let's build as big a board as possible. And by as big a board as possible, I mean a bunch of 1-power minions. Probably dead. Again, 4 points is all they need. That could be like... Eviscerate would do it. Bolt would be short. Okay. Jade Lightning wouldn't do it because we'd go to 1 instead of... because they couldn't hero power. Yeah, there's Jade Lightning and Swipe, and if I'm talking 4 damage for 4 mana, there's like 1,000 cards. I was thinking 2, because they needed the hero power to kill me there. How am I not dying?
Let me think.
It's like this, these, and then I'm still taking lethal. I don't think there's an out. Yeah, I don't think there's an out.
Let me think.
Bump, bump. Nope, that still leaves me dead.
Move quickly.
That means the correct play is the coolest one.
The battle.
Well played.
Yeah, that was good. They again had like strong elemental suite. Good stuff. Okay. Oh man, you're also full on removal. That's a good pick. Stubborn Gastropod. This card rules. I haven't gotten a chance to like play with it, but still lots of Murlocs. We had one Murloc today. Sadly, you just came at the end of today's stream, Demwin. But today we had one Murloc. It was just this one hydrologist. Hydrology. Anyway. Just the one, though. It always discovers the same secret. Today's deck was elementals, based on these Blaze Callers and the Servants. The Servant discovers elementals, the Blaze Caller does damage if you played elementals, and then we have a bunch of these tiny elementals. This one here, and this one here, that just make a bunch of, like, elementals for us, which is really nice. Anyway, let's check out the key. Well, much better than I expected, though, on the deck. Oh, Stonehill was yeah. Wow, that is a hell of a haul. That's 350 gold? Alright, let's see what's in the pack. Yeah, Golden Mimic Pod. You know, we saw Ragnaros Light Lord, but we never saw Ragnaros Fire Lord. Because, you know, you can't. It's sad. Alright, the thing I was gonna do before I ended was actually this. If I go to Epics and Neutrals and... So, I just wanted to show off neutral... epics in here. So, if we're taking a look at... So, purples are the cards that I always say, like, these are not really good, and, like, you probably don't want these in the arena. The purples in this set... 1 mana 2/3 with a drawback. Like, this one's not great, but it's still like a zombie chow. And if you're in a class that can hero power and not feel bad early, it's very good. Gluttonous Ooze is an extremely powerful purple. Being a 3 mana 3/3 that you get to destroy your opponent's weapon and gain armor. Bright-Eyed Scout is much stronger than it looks. I have a lot of respect for this card. Like, it's got okay stat line. It's a little more beefy than like Gnomish Inventor, but your card costs 5. Generally bad, but sometimes good. Gentle Megasaur, which is on curve, like 4 mana 5/4 with good text and being a beast, which makes it better than a Lost Tallstrider. Like, hell yeah. Another reason why Murlocs are real, I suppose. Bitter Hydra, which is also incredible for being a 5 mana 8/8. The drawback can kill you, but the minion is huge. So, like, if you just have to be a little wary. I think it's much better than Fell Reaver, which it gets compared to. Blaze Caller, we saw. This card is ridiculous. This card is incredibly A+ powerful, as long as you're elementals. If you're not elementals, you're paying a little too much for body. But, like, a lot of the purples that are like, this is rewards you for doing a thing, or like, this is a 4/4 for whatever. But this card is super good. Like, incredibly good. Charged Devilsaur is also, this is like a incredible, like, this is an incredible purple. Like, it's a removal spell that leaves a body, basically. You play it, and it's like, okay, 7 to that, and I'll leave a 7/3 behind. Primordial Drake, we've seen a lot, and this is also, like, this thing, we've seen a lot, and it's been very powerful every time we've seen it. It's a taunter, it's a sweeper, it's a dragon, it's very large. And then the last purple is probably the worst one. It's the random target spell thing. I don't think this card's very great or good. But, like, if one of those is bad and the rest of the purples are good, and then even in, like, class purples, we have this, which is A+, we have Curious Glimmerroot, which is pretty good, we have Dino Size, which we saw, we have Meteor and Primordial Glyph, which are both incredible. Dinomancy is much more of a build-around card, but if you can build around it, it's ridiculous. Same with Stampede, though this is really easy to draw cards off of. This card is much more powerful than it looks. This one's not. Like, there's a lot of good purples in this set. That's all I wanted to go over before ending tonight. Anyway, we've been going for a couple hours, and we got a pretty good arena out of it, so, hell yeah, this has been excellent. So, thank you all for joining tonight. I'm glad we got to have a lot of fun with Dino Size, and a lot of fun with 1/1s, and a lot of fun with Elementals. All of these things and more were ours. It was excellent. So yeah, thank you all for joining, and have a good night, everybody.